are going to get started with 10 intentional morning minutes. So, this is a series I'd like to start working on and sharing with everybody my 10 minutes in the morning. And so, are they the very first 10 minutes when I wake up? No, because I'm usually actually on my pillows doing a little bit of movement, stretching out before I even get out of bed. And then I have my routine that I have of a little microgreens drink that I powdered, put together with some water and lemonade, and I have some coffee. But I do love to include 10 minutes in the morning of intentional moving. So we're going to start with some breath work here of taking our hands. You can put them on your belly if you want to feel that space there as you expand. You can even take that breath in and let the hands open up to the side so you can feel the breath in the rib cage and the side body. Exhale, drawing in through the belly. Breathing it in, feeling the breath coming into the body. Let's exhale, drawing in through the belly. Soften those knees. So I love being out in the sunshine because that first morning light is really great for resetting our circadian rhythm. Let's start to sway from side to side by just shifting our weight into one foot and then the other, dropping those hands down. Exhale. It's also really great for vitamin D stimulation, lifting up those arms. Exhale, bending in the knees, sitting down like you're just sitting down on a giant yoga ball, piano bench, relaxing through the toes, breathing it in, opening it up, widening that space in the shoulders, not just in the back of the shoulders, but in the front. We're going to take our right hand up into our left little pocket there. We're going to just knock on that space. Hopefully that's not too loud on the microphone. And I have some music going here, so I think that's why I'm really just shifting, swaying side to side. Breathe it in, lifting up the heart, lifting up the sternum. Let's take those fingers, drag them down, drag them down. A little pressing in and a drawing down. That helps to move the lymphatic fluid. We don't have to do a whole lot of deep digging in there or anything. Exhale. Let's take that elbow and we're just going to make some circles. Swaying side to side, just loosening up through the hips, relaxing those toes. Let's open it up, take the left hand over into that right shoulder pocket there, finding there's the clavicle bone. That's right there. We have a little pocket and then the shoulder. So coming into that space there, like you're just knocking on the door, nice and light. Wiggle out these fingers. Even lift up that arm. Whatever feels nice for you. So the intentionality is coming into these pockets here, starting to open up some of the main draining spaces. Rocking side to side, weight shift. My hips have been bugging me for a couple days, so this feels really nice. Let's take it so that way we can take our hands again to our hips. Give your side belly a little rub, a little push in, down and forward. Let's take that all the way up. Nice and gentle. Coming all the way up, gaze up, open it out. And we're going to just take the hands around to the back. I like palms open so that way we can have a little pressure on the back there. And bending in those knees again. Thinking of if you were sitting down and drawing the chin gently in and up. Let's open up those wings like butterfly wings. Open and close, forward and back in that shoulder space. Trying to feel the breath come into the abdominal area, into the lower base of the rib cage, expanding the diaphragm. Our diaphragm comes around 360, front to back, side to side. The lower level of the rib cage there. Let's breathe it in. Again, shining that heart upwards. Drop those hands down. Big breath, reaching out to the side. Give those thighs a squeeze, waking up the legs, drawing through the belly. Soften those shoulders, heavy in the elbows. Wiggle out those fingers as you bend in the knees and finger paint down the wall in front of you. And let's take our hands out to the side. We're just going to go palms forward, right ear to right shoulder. Give those thighs a little squeeze and soften. Drop the chin down, breathe it in, left ear to left shoulder. Breath, lifting up, give those thighs a squeeze, soften, relax, breathing it in. Coming up, we're going to take our hands out in front of us, just looking over the tops of our fingers, ears to shoulders, keeping our gaze out over the tops of the fingers there. And then we're going to come back to our center, looking side to side. And sit it down, taking your gaze up. Let's draw the palms down and in towards the belly. Exhale. Inhale all the way up. Let's give those thighs a squeeze one more time as we draw in through the belly, taking it all the way over with a forward fold, reaching it out like a swan dive. Holding on to those legs and going all the way down. Exhale, giving yourself a full pull. So we started up in the little shoulder pocket there, starting with some lymphatic drainage, encouraging that space to invite the lymphatic fluid to come up from the thoracic duct up into the subclavian vein, coming into the heart, opening up through the other side, and just kind of wiggling through the neck, letting everything drain from up here, coming down. And then coming into those hips, we have a lot of lymph nodes in this space here. And that wiggling side to side helps massage the space in the groin area. Let's just take our hands to our hips and we're just going to go into that space a little bit more, rocking it out side to side, doing a little figure eight. So if we can make a little figure eight on the earth, that horizontal space. Thinking about just shifting side to side, working through that joint space. Exhale. We're going to just bounce a little bit. Let's take the hands out, palms up, bringing them out to the side, taking them all the way up over the top of the head and coming down back behind the ears, sinking it down a little bit more, thumbs pointing down towards that chest line. Exhale, pull in through the belly, push away, sink it down a little bit more, pumping it up all the way from the legs, behind the knees, through the hips, drawing that fluid upward. Exhale, shine the palms forward, pull in through the belly, and exhale, letting everything melt over, holding on to the legs or using the shins to push against or the thighs. I'm going to take a breath in, extending out, nice long flat back, bending in the knees, taking the hands above the knees onto the thighs. Exhale, inhale, pulling in through the belly, rounding out through the back, rounding out through the shoulders. Give those thighs a squeeze as we come all the way up. Pull in through the belly, exhale, wiggle out through the toes, down, soften. And now we're going to take it into a squat, so that way you can just take a moment to come down if you're able to squat. If not, we're just going to start here, sticking your bottom out and thinking of pressing the insides of the knees out, and then thinking a little bit more as you come down, pulling in through the belly, curving, relax, extend it out, coming down to where you could get those elbows between the knees, fingertips together. Exhale, sink it down, letting that tailbone sink down and draw forward as we pull the chin in and up. And exhale, inhale, extending out, little arch in the back, thinking the back of the head, the sacrum coming. Again, feeling the feet on the earth, connecting to the ground, having the weight be able to shift from side to side. If you're not in any of this space, just taking it to where you can think about that trajectory of coming into a squat, because that even if you're not there, is the intentional movement of getting there. So I know I have days when my hips are very disagreeable. That squat just isn't happening. But I slowly start to make my way there using tools like a yoga ball, but just trying to keep movement happening. Let's just take a moment. Last thing, taking that hip like we're just going to swing it forward and tap the wall. Actually kidding, not last thing, second to last thing. Pumping that fluid up from the feet, up through the knees, pushing it up through the hips. Ooh. Do, 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 do. Let's rock it out side to side. Coming over to the other side. I got a little hill that I get to challenge myself with here. And again, like that hip, bopping it to the front. Push. You can use your hands on your hips to help. You can swing your arms. There are no rules of how to do this the right way, the correct way. The right way, the correct way is the way that feels good for you and gets things moving. Let's swing it side to side. Swing those arms and bring them on back in. And taking those feet underneath us, just bopping up and down. I like to have hands out in front or coming up, hands up on top, and pumping those calves. And a little bit more, trying to do both together. I'm in a very rocky mood. I guess that's why it's side to side. And little run it out, relaxing through the toes. Open it up, exhale. And I'm just going to take one moment here, just turning a little bit so I can be facing into the sun. That way I can open nice and wide, get a great stance underneath myself. And I don't want my bottom sticking out. I want to think about if I had a big old yoga ball to sit down on. That way my tailbone can drop down and forward, creating space for the pelvic floor, stacking my diaphragm, stacking my mind's eye. Exhale, we're going to breathe it in like a funnel, drawing in that abundant life force. Exhale, releasing all that has once served you well but no longer does. Coming up, taking that life force into your palms, opening it out, creating space, bubble around you. Release, drawing that energy up, bringing it into your heart. Exhale. And happy Saturday. Let's take a deep breath in, coming all the way up. Bringing the palms together, bringing in that abundant life force, drawing down through our center. May our mind's eye be open, seeking light, love, and truth. Passing our lips that they speak words soft and kind. Pausing in front of a heart that beats strong, full of joy and compassion. Namaste.